Hey guys, Captain CA here for FlatsClass YouTube, and today I want to share a little adventure that I ended up having with a client named Richard Brokoff. Now, I had Richard here for 3 days this spring, and at 79 years young, he just keeps getting better. This is probably one of my oldest clients, and all I can say is this guy becomes a better fisherman every year. I don't know how he does it, but I decided to make a compilation of the 3 days that we fished, because the first day we had the rain ahead of the front, the second day the front arrived, and the third day the weather was beautifully slicked out. So I crushed all that video together to show you right now. But the video is really a lesson on my top 3 Z-Man lures that I like to use in March and April, basically springtime. Go enjoy some of this footage, and I'll be back in a little while and we'll start talking about the tackle that we used. Go on, go watch it. This episode of FlatsClass YouTube is brought to you by Aquatraction, your go-to solution for advanced marine flooring. He balled that tail up on it. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, he balled it up good. He had it double.
Fish right, Jack's right there. Keep throwing straight ahead though. In the rain. Got him on the beer run. Nice. All right, I'll take him from you and we'll get him back in the drink. That looks like a redfish. Staying down. Gotta get an ID a little bit. Beer run again. We'll wait till you get a bigger one. Take a picture. him in the water. Make sure he doesn't get you around that point. Looks like he's running left.
Well, I'm trying to bring him back. I got him out of there.
I'm going to just drift out
I
here.
was afraid he was going to go to the...
Yeah. I thought he was going around the corner, man.
Yeah.
This is a great way to end, though.
Yes, it is.
Always like to end on a bite. Oh, he's still going to try to get you, man.
I know he is.
Hold on, I'll spin this again. It's a nice snook, man.
Yeah.
It's a nice snook. I'm going to jump down. Jump down, grab it. Whoops. Take you out.
Try to knock him off.
I'm trying to knock him off.
You tried to knock him off.
Oh man, that's a good one.
That's not bad.
That is a good one.
2 slams today. That'll work.
2 slams. Look. Beer run. All right, let's see how long this one is. A little smaller than the first one, but still a nice fish.
Yeah. Who was he, 24?
No, this one's 27.
27?
I'm gonna have you hold this one this way. Don't let him get you. Put him right there in the middle. Okay, I'll clean you up there.
Dang.
Oh, he's gonna make you look. All right, quick pick. Nice job. All right, take him from you.
Yeah, he got me
I got you good.
See ya.
Woo!
That was a good one.
Yeah, put a little hole in you, huh?
I think there's like 3 holes in it.
All right, well, that was day 1. It was miserable weather. Most guides would call that day off, in fact. But Richard was here from his Georgia home on the coast and staying here, and I was like, hey, if you're not made of sugar and you want to go fishing, let's just go anyway. See what happens. And throwing that little 4-inch diesel minnows in the beer run color that really lights up with whatever available light you have was the right call. All right, I'm gonna send you off to the second, segment of fishing that we had, and then I'll be back here. And I promise the next time you see me, we're gonna talk tackle. Promise. Really, honestly. I saw him blow up on the bait. He blew it up. He's leaving Dodge. He's gonna make me push after him, I think. Oh no, that's a giant red. Did you see how big the tail was on that? It's a huge red. That is an alpha bait, the Z-Man darters. It catches big fish. It's just a 6-inch long bait, and you have to throw it a lot. But if you throw it enough,
I had some of them, and I've only thrown it a little bit so far.
they are a great bait. They're my favorite for actual snook and cobia. Snook and cobia, they're awesome.
We don't get any cobia. I mean, in I fish, they get them in South Carolina there in the river. But I've never really fished them. And if they fish offshore, they're in Georgia for them.
This is going to be your big red today, I got a feeling.
Yeah, this might be my big red.
Well, and the fact that the rainfall after this long dry spell has really helped the bite. Yeah, he's got a little string music going on.
I think I brought a knife to a gunfight.
Yes, I do too.
I'm glad I don't have it on that skinny rod.
Yeah, if I would have passed off the little rod, you'd be in real trouble.
I'd be in big trouble right now.
I'd have to fire the motor up.
I believe
I might have to fire the motor up.
After running down, I think.
But
After running down.
as soon as we close the distance on him a little bit, and I feel like he's worn himself down, I'll jump down and get the net. But not sure the net's gonna be big enough for him. I might have to just reach down and grab this guy. I love throwing the big baits. Springtime is the time to throw them, and with the conditions after the big rain, this is ideal. Oh yeah, look at that toad. I'm coming down. Stand by. Get my net. Such a little boat. Wait till you guys see the size of this beast. What a head on that thing. It's like Louisiana again. Look at the size of that fish. That
He's a goodie.
is a monster.
He's
I'll bet that thing's 33 inches long, if not longer.
I think he's more than 33.
He might be 34. He's gonna fill up the measuring stick there on the Aquatrax. Is a big fish. I mean, good one. Nice job. Nice job with the darters. You gonna go, buddy? He's gonna hang around the boat. Boy, did he hammer that.
Yes, he did.
I just couldn't believe how many times it took. I was like,
Oh, I know.
I'm looking at it, I was like, that's a snook.
He hit it, and then he hit it again, and then, you know, you said something, and finally he actually caught it.
Yeah, it's a good snook.
Yeah.
It's a really good snook. I mean, a good one.
I need to go find my hat.
Yeah, I'll go get it. But again, you got it on that same darters.
Yeah.
Same darter bait. Yeah, I can see the hat out there. Nice snook. Probably a good 25 inches or so. You want a quick pick?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah. Watch your fingers on that
Yeah.
fin. That other one got you pretty good
He
yesterday.
got me good the other day. He got me good.
All right, I'll grab him. Got him. In you go. Oh.
Yeah, this is a good picture.
Yeah. I was just about to tell you, I was like, I see a red coming down the bank, and you caught a different one.
And I got a different one.
Yeah, you got a good one, though. Definitely got a good one. Again, on the darters. That darters has been a good solid bait for you.
Dark and stormy.
Water got a little color in here.
Dark and stormy.
I'm gonna come down. Our boat is full of stuff today. Beautiful fish. Really good looking one here. After that 30 incher though, come on. I told you when you caught the 30 incher, I was like, yeah, now you'll catch a 25 or a 26, so it won't even feel like anything. Oh man, there he is.
And, that 30 incher,
There's that darters.
like I said, it was not fair.
Yep. Yeah, this one here is probably gonna be about 25. I gotta pick a spot where I'm not gonna get hooked. Might have to get them back here behind the ears. All right, there we go.
Two reds and two snook. We're moving up.
You want to pick or you want to let this one go? We'll put that one back in.
Yeah.
Off he goes, just like that. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Day 2 went pretty well, and the fishing was good, even though the front had arrived and we had overcast skies, so it took away most of the sight fishing. So we had to make kind of, educated guesses based on current seams and the way the flow of the water was moving in, where we should be fishing. But we used that bigger 6-inch darters bait, which is a favorite bait of mine during the springtime. And I haven't revealed the third bait yet, but I'm about to in a minute. And then you'll get to see that bait in action in this next segment, which was the nicest day, the day when it was absolutely the most calm, slick calm, chilly, but the prettiest day that he had out of his 3 days. So the first day we started off, even though the weather was less than egregious for fishing, and we basically threw a tried and true bait, which is the 4-inch diesel minnows. Now this is a confidence bait for me every spring, a real big confidence bait for me, especially in this particular color. Looks a lot like pinfish, croakers, many of the small finger mullet that are around. And you're probably saying, so why would you start off with the smallest bait in the worst weather? Wouldn't you want to go with the largest bait and make sure that the fish could see it? Well, I really just wanted to make sure we could catch fish, and I didn't care what size they were, so I did drop down to that 4-inch size, and I put it, because we were blind casting over a lot of rocky stuff, I put it on this Pro Bullets. Now this is the 3/16 of an ounce Pro Bullets. It's a new setup for them, and you can see how the hook eye is integrated into that bullet head. So it's a really nice bait to be able to still have weight forward presentations, make those long casts, and the bait will track tried and true, and we were covering water because I wanted him just to cover water in those rainy conditions. So that was day 1, the Pro Bullets 3/16 hooked up with the 4-inch diesel minnows and beer run. The second day, where we had the in and out light, sight fishing conditions were better for me, so I could tell him where I was seeing fish, because I had him, if you didn't notice, seated on that Yeti cooler quite a bit, to save his legs, and we could fish longer because we were in the small skiff. We were in the Hell's Bay Eldora. Well, that day I wanted to use something I know is going to catch a quality fish, and that's the 6-inch Z-Man darters. This is a great springtime bait, whether you're using it in smoky shad, smelt, beer run, dark and stormy, all those colors work really well. The 6-inch baits, especially when you pair it up with a Chinlock's hook. Now these are the 4/0 Chinlock's hook, because this bait doesn't have a whole lot of meat in it, but it has a lot of length. And with that segmented tail, you can really get some wild action, and typically it is a fantastic snook lure. The snook are driven crazy by that bait, so I use that bait quite a bit when we're working through the spring. Now, the last day, the best weather that we had, if you will, instead of using the typical sight fishing baits for the tailors and things that I normally would use, I wanted to use a big bait, and I had a zone with the incoming water that I knew there had been a lot of big snook, and that's what I wanted him to catch, something big. I mean, like 36 inches big. So we pulled out the 5-inch diesel in the Mulletron side. This is a chunky bait. You gotta have a heavy head on it to get it to go anywhere. I let him make long casts, and even though there were tailors out on the flat, I was allowing him to roll it over that flat, knowing that between those tailors are still redfish that are moving around and he can still catch. And on those, instead of using the trout eye, we used the redfish eye. This is the 3/8 redfish eye. So it's going to give you some big time casting distance with that big 5-inch bait. That 3/8 head lets you really wing it out there. And as far as you can cast it and reel it back, covering that kind of water, especially under those really pristine conditions, really that was the way to go because we couldn't get as close to the big fish as I wanted to. So I needed something that he could really lay it out there and catch them. All that being said, he literally caught the biggest fish of the trip, which was like a 33-inch, 33-inch redfish, sight fishing it within 2 rod lengths of the boat with this big sucker. Well, you'll see in this next segment. Go watch it now. A little left now. You might see it. Shake it. Got him. Way to go. Well, oh, never had a good hook set in him. Oh, he inhaled it, man. He totally inhaled it. Totally inhaled it. Nice work, Richard. That's going to be another beast brute redfish for you on this trip. Oh, he's a drag puller.
Yes, he is. In this shallow water.
He is a drag puller. Nicely done. Really nicely done. I'm gonna put the pole down here in a second. I just wanted to get in a situation where you had them really under control.
You think so?
Well, I mean, as much as control can be. I mean, you're in the tide too here. I mean, I've got you. To watch the thing literally eat that close to the boat was pretty amazing.
That's pretty cool, wasn't it?
It's pretty cool. He just inhaled it.
I just wanted to make sure he had it before I laid the wood to him, that's all.
I think you got mission accomplished there.
He's playing the current real well.
Yes, he is. I'm going to actually make you fight this guy here in a second. I'm going to stop us. I'm going to get right in one of these little sandy holes. He looks like he's about ready, huh?
He's getting close.
All right, I'm gonna jump down.
You have that one on too?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. You're a damn human highlight film, buddy. All right, I'm gonna see if. Yeah, you got to actually see that one. What we're lacking in numbers, we are definitely making up for in quality. But this fish here is this might be your big girl. Look how big this fish is. I'm not kidding you guys. That fish right there is going to end up being about 36. Oh. When I saw it go by, I was like, that mullet's going to be the perfect size. A 5-inch diesel minnow. Good. So, I don't want to tear up.
You know what? Like I watched your buddy Mike
Yeah.
tear up your net down in Louisiana.
Yeah, that would totally destroy it right there. That is a beast. That is a beast of a red. Oh my goodness. Beast. You can see the diesel minnow right there. Can you pull that hook out? We'll get a picture. This is going to be your big redfish, I got a feeling.
Oh God, he is.
He's in there good? Well, he definitely ate it. Okay, let's see how long he is. He's gonna be about 31.
31.
He's the biggest so far. Get a quick pic with you. We'll just set that down. Put on a show for this other boat. He'll be over here in 2 seconds. All right. Let me know when you got him.
I think I got it.
That gorgeous
I think
fish.
I got it.
I think you got it. Battle there. Coolest bite ever for you?
Yeah, that's about as cool a bite as I've seen. Right there on top of me. I've had some ones farther away, but I've never had one that close.
That close on that big a bait?
No.
All
no.
right, I'll take them off your hands here and get them back. An amazing segment, and you saw how effective that Mellotron, that 5-inch diesel, really can be. And there were a couple of big snook that he missed, or I should say the snook missed Richard, because Richard really is, like I said when we started in the intro, he's an amazing guy at 79 years old, really amazing. Gets better every trip down here with me to fish. He fishes in the spring with me, and sometimes he even tarpon fishes with me. I mean, he's an inspiration to everybody, including myself. Really is. All right, if you enjoyed seeing this type of video, especially learning about those 3 lures from Z-Man that will put you on a big-time path to success this spring, those are definitely my faves and my go-tos when I have to catch fish. So if you like it, give us the thumbs up right now and subscribe. I want FlatsClass YouTube to be your saltwater inshore authority on teaching you how to catch more fish. It's what I do. Been doing it for decades. All right, until next time, I'm going to load some stuff up here because I've got to get ready for tomorrow's trip. And yes, I'll be shooting another video.